Hi everyone, welcome to JVN testing tutorials. So in the yesterday's class what we have seen about SDLC models, right? Like waterfall model we have completed, V model we have completed, spiral model, prototype model, agile model, right? Not agile model, rad model, hybrid model we have completed, right? So these are the topics we have completed in the yesterday's class. So today manual testing day 7 theory session. Let's start. So what are the topics to be covered in this class? Let's see now. First, what is software testing? Already we know what is software testing, right? A process of executing an application to find out the defects in the software application. That is called software testing. Yes, correctly. So we have to execute a process of executing an application means we have to execute the test cases, right? Positive test cases and negative test cases. We have to execute the test cases in an application. For what purpose? To find out the defects, right? Why we need to execute? To find out the defects in that software application. Any defects is there, okay? We need to find out, that is only called a software testing. So a process of execution, if any interviewer asks what is software testing means, you need to define like this: a process of executing an application to find out the defects in the software application, that is called software testing. That's it. Okay. Let's see now the types of software testing. So what are the types is there? First type is white box testing, second type is black box testing, and third type is gray box testing. So these are the three types in the software testing. What are they? White box testing, black box testing, and gray box testing. In a short form, we can call it as white box testing, WBT. Okay, W stands for white, B stands for box, T stands for testing. So black box testing in a short form we can call it as a BBT, black box testing. Okay. So gray box testing in a short form we call it as a GBT, gray box testing. So these are the three types of testings we have. Okay, let's see now one by one each one clearly. First we'll move into white box testing. What happens in this white box testing? Who will do this white box testing? Let's clearly will explain now. First, testing each and every line of a program to confirm the correctness of code, that is called white box testing. Okay, so testing each and every line of a program we need to check. Okay, who will do this program? Who will do? Developers will do. Okay, program level testing who will do? To confirm the correctness of code, whether the code is correct or not. First they will build the entire application, means they will write a program and they will build entire application. So after that they will do white box testing, means testing each and every line of a program. So each and every line of a program they will check whether it is correct or not. That is called white box testing. So who will do this white box testing? It is done by the developers. See here, the point is there. Developers will do this white box testing, WBT. Got it? So why developers will do WBT? Means why developers will do white box testing? Because testing each and every line of a program to confirm the correctness of code. So developers will check based on the coding part only. They will check only the coding part only. Got it? So in WBT actual, see here, in white box testing, actual application will not be tested here. Actual application will not be tested. Testing will happen on the code level itself. Correct, right? Developers will do WBT, right? So in WBT, testing will do only on code level. Actual application is not tested. So only testers will do test the actual application, right? Testers will do test the actual application, but coming to WBT, developers will do the coding level part testing. Understand? After developing, like after developing the software application, developers will do WBT based on code level. So developers will check each and every line of a program, because developers will confirm the correctness of code. That is called white box testing. Got it, ma? Understand? So this is about WBT white box testing. So in WBT, like it has a two types. Okay, first one is unit testing and second one is integration testing. Okay, so developers will do WBT, right? So based on these two types they will do. First is unit testing and second is integration testing. So let's see one by one each one clearly, what is this unit testing and what is this integration testing. Okay, so first move into first type of testing, that is called unit testing. So in this, testing each and every part of a code, that is called unit testing. So developers will check each and every part of a code, means developers will develop one software application, right, by using code like Java program or Python program, anything, SQL database, anything, they will use this program and they will develop one software testing application, right. So developers will check each and every part of a coding, each and every part of a coding they will test. Okay, so this is called unit testing. See here, next point, while conducting unit testing, developers will follow some techniques. Okay, what are these techniques? Basic path coverage, control structure coverage, program technical coverage, and mutation coverage. So these are the techniques they will follow. Who will follow? Developers will follow. So being as a testers, we are not involving in that four techniques. Okay, so I will not explain these four techniques because see, we are not the developers, right? We are the testers. So as for the interview purpose, knowledge purpose only, I have explained this. What is this unit testing? Okay, who will do this one? Developers will do. Okay, as we are a testers, no need to require more into the deep. Okay, like a basic structure, like a basic knowledge is required. So I have explained the basic knowledge, what is this unit testing and who will do this unit test. Okay, yeah, so this is about unit testing. Next, move into integration testing. See here, combining all parts of code together and conducting testing, that is called integration testing. So in the unit testing, what happened? Testing each and every part of a code, that is called unit testing. But here they will combine all parts of a code together and conducting testing, that is called integration testing. So in unit testing, developers will test each and every line of a program, but coming to integration testing, developers will test combining all parts of a code together, that is called integration testing. See, combining all parts means, see, already I have explained one example, right? Combining all parts means like developing the dependency between modules and features. For example, Gmail application is there, so dependency between home page and login page, or dependency between compose and send mail, right? So developers will combine all parts of a code together and they will test like whether the integration is happening here or not. That is only called integration mark. Whether the dependency between two modules like home page and login page. You can take the Gmail example of dependency between compose and send mail. See, we are writing a mail in the compose, right? After sending, where it is visible in the sent items, right? So the integration here it is there. The dependency is there. Dependency means integration. Okay. See here, while conducting integration testing, developers will follow some techniques. So what are the techniques? We'll see now. Top down approach, bottom up approach, hybrid approach and big bang approach. These are the four techniques the developers will follow. This I will explain very clearly because the integration testing will be there in the testing also. Developers will do and the testers also will do integration testing. So that's why I'm explaining deep here. Okay. So combining all parts of a code together and conducting testing, that is called integration. So while conducting integration testing, developers will follow some techniques, that is top down approach, bottom up approach, hybrid approach and big bang approach. Next, okay. So one by one each one clearly will say. First, top down approach. Top down approach means what? When stub is available, conducting testing from top to bottom. Okay, when stub is available, conducting testing from top to bottom. Okay, what is mean by stub? Actually, what is a stub? That is a question in your mind, right? See here, stub in real time. See here, when submodule is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of an actual program to stop the user activity. So see, when submodule is not completed, whenever you can take one example, stub real time, how it will show means this page is under construction or this page is under progress or this page is under development. Okay, it will be visible on the applications, right? Some of the applications, have you observed any time? This page is under construction, this page is under development, this page is under progress or this page is coming soon. It will be visible to the some of the applications, right? Do you observe any time this one? So that is only called stub here. See, I will tell you, I will clearly show you one example to you. See here, see, this page is under construction, web page under construction coming soon, page is under construction. See, have you observed? Coming soon, under construction, website is under construction, progress in action, under construction. Have you observed these figures, these images? Okay, so these are the images will be visible in the application or website, any application or website. So what is the meaning of this? That is only called stub, means when submodule is not completed, so it's not completed, the page is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to stop the user activity there. Okay, so let's take one example, Gmail example. See here, login page, this is the main module is completed. Okay, and inbox, sent item, compose, these are the sub modules. Okay, and logout page is it's a main module. Got it? So the client requirement we need to develop and we need to test, we need to deliver it to the client, this application, Gmail application. So login module is completed, main module, like inbox and compose sub module is not completed and logout module is also completed. So urgently we need to deliver, client need application whenever they are starting the business to from today itself. So these are the sub modules is not completed. So what we have to do, we have to create a stub here. Stub means When submodule is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to stop the user activity. So, how it is visible? It is visible like this page is under construction or this page is under progress. Progress is under construction, website is under construction, progress in action. So, how it is visible like this? It will be visible. Got it, ma? So, this is top down approach. Next technique is bottom up approach. Let's see what happens here. When driver is available, conducting testing from bottom to top, bottom to up, that is called bottom up approach. See, when driver is available, conducting testing from bottom to up, means bottom to up, that is called bottom up approach. What is this driver actually? This is have a question in your mind, right? Let's see now what is this driver. Okay, when main module is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to continue the user activity. See, what is this driver? When main module is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to continue the user activity. So, what happens in this step? When submodule is not completed, but coming to driver, when main module is not completed, what happens? When stub module is not completed, when main module is not completed, what happens? A temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to stop the user activity. Here coming to stub, we need to stop the user activity, but coming to driver, to continue the user activity. How it will continue? See here, when main module is not completed, for example login page is not completed, okay, but a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to continue the user activity, means to continue to log into the home page send item compose module also. So, driver is created here, a temporary program, directly you can log in, directly you can come to this sub module page, inbox, nmes and compose. So, and you can use to continue the user activity here. So, that is only called bottom up approach. Simple. Top down approach means stub will be available. Stub means when submodule is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to stop the user activity. That's it. Okay. When driver is not available, like when main module is not completed, a temporary program is developed by the developers instead of actual program to continue the user activity. That is called bottom up approach. And see here, hybrid approach. What is this hybrid approach? Let's see now. The combination of top down and bottom up approach, that is called hybrid. See, the combination means when stub is available, when driver is available, means when sub module is not completed and the main module is also not completed, then we can call it as a hybrid approach. See here, testing from top down and bottom up with both stub and driver, that is called hybrid approach, and it is also called as sandwich approach also. Got it? When see, when take this same example, login page is not completed, submodule like inbox, sent item, compose, this is also not completed, then logout page, main module also not completed. Then what we have to do, like developers will create driver and stub, both we need to test, that is called a hybrid approach. That's it. Next, big bang approach. So, what is this big bang approach? Conducting testing when 100% coding is completed, that is called big bang approach. See, what happens in top down approach? Stub will be there. Here, the website is not, application is not complete, website or application is not completed, somewhat it is pending, right? So, coming to bottom up approach also, somewhat it is pending. Coming to hybrid approach also somewhat it is pending, right? But coming to Big Bang, conducting testing, we need to conduct testing when 100% coding is completed. That is only called Big Bang approach. Got it? Yeah. So this is about white box testing. So this is about white box testing. Who will do this one? Developers will do this white box testing. Okay. So first white box testing is completed. Now let's move into black box testing, BBT. Okay. See here, black box testing. So who will do this black box testing? It is done by testers. So who will do white box testing? It is done by developers. But coming to black box testing, who will do? It is done by testers. So what we have to do in this? Verifying the functionality of an application according to the customer requirement to confirm the correctness of code, right? To confirm the customer requirement, that is called black box testing here. So we need to verify the functionality. Functionality means what? Already I have explained in the first or second class. The what is the meaning of functionality? See, functionality means for what purpose we are using that application. That is called functionality. For example, you can take WhatsApp application. For what purpose we are using WhatsApp application? For communication purpose, right? Mainly for the communication purpose, like chatting purpose, voice call purpose, video call purpose, messaging, right? So for that purpose we are using WhatsApp application, that is called functionality. Let's take the another example of phone pay application is there. So for what purpose we are using phone pay application? For sending them for sending the money and for receiving the amount, right? For sending and receiving the amount of money, right? So for this purpose we are using phone pay application, that is a called functionality. And let's take the another example, take the Flipkart or Amazon application. So what for what purpose we are using the Flipkart and Amazon applications? For online shopping purpose, right? For ordering the products or items, anything online shopping purpose we are using that application. So this is called functionality. For what purpose we are using that application, that is called functionality. So we need to verify the functionality of an application according to the customer requirement. So according to the customer requirements means client requirement. So according to the client requirement, we need to verify the functionality to confirm the client requirement, that is called black box testing. Got it? So we have a types in the black box testing also. See here, types of black box testing. First is functional testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance testing. These are the four types of black box testing, and it also called as levels of testing also. See here, functional testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance testing. This is called levels of testing also. Okay, so this is about black box testing. So white box testing is completed. We have seen the types also in the white box. Black box testing just a definition and the basic part is completed. We haven't completed the types, right? So we'll deeply, as we have had we are the testers, right? So we need to go into the deeply into black box testing for more classes. Next we'll see what is this gray box testing here. Okay, so see here, the combination of white box testing and black box testing, that is called gray box testing. So what is the combination? Combination of developers and testers. White box testing who will do? Developers will do. Black box testing who will do? Testers will do, right? So the combination of white box testing and BBT, that is called gray box testing here. So testing and developing can be conducted by one team or a one person, that is called gray box testing. So here only one person will do gray box testing, like combination of white box testing and black box testing, that is called gray box testing. So this is about gray box testing. Let's see now some of the difference between white box testing and BBT, like black box testing. See here, white box testing WBT, black box testing BBT. So in the white box testing, what we have to do, like who developers, what will do, checking the each and every line of a program to confirm the correctness of code, right? So coming to black box testing, we need to verify the functionality of an application to find out the defects, that is called in the software application, that is called black box testing. So coming to white box testing, who will do, it is done by developers. So coming to black box testing, who will do, it is done by testers. So coming to white box testing, we need to know the programming language. Yes, absolutely correct. We need to know the programming language. Why? Because developers, right? Who will do this? Developers will do. So developers, what they will work based on the coding, like programming part only they will work, right? So they will. We need to know the programming in the white box testing. But coming to black box testing, we need not to know the programming language. Not required here. Okay. So next, white box testing, we need to know the initial design of the source code. Yes, exactly. Initial design of source code. Source code means HTML, CSS will be there, right? For the design part, so that is called a source code. Okay. So next, coming to black box testing, we need not to know the initial internal design of the source code. Okay. So any source code is not required for the testing. Source code is coming to white box, source code is visible. So coming to black box, source code is not visible. So this is the difference between white box and black box testing. Okay. Yeah. So yes guys, so this is about day 7 manual testing theory session. So we have completed white box testing completely, and black box testing we have completed basic parts, and coming to gray box testing also we have completed. Like in the white box testing we have completed unit testing and integration testing. So we are pending with black box testing types, right? So further in the next classes we are more deeply into the testing part. From more test next classes, very important. Okay. Okay guys, chalo. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to YouTube channel and share to your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.